Hey everybody, it's Drew here with another shave and chat with the TRC, and today we're going to be shaving with a Lothur product called Tears. Tears was pretty much made to bring light to the suicide pandemic that's going on, and we'll start with the notes of the soap. It's very soft, as you can see. It's very soft, very creamy. It opens with citrusy bergamot, and this is the V2 base from Lothur. I mean, you can definitely get the citrus from it. And you can then in the middle, it's kind of like lemony and mandarin. Some herbal notes in there. And then the notes from the website say there's a full assault of neroli blossom, lavender, and jasmine. I have notes down here that I'm reading so I don't lead you guys astray. But I soaked my brush in this Paul Borenstein bowl. It's the perfect size, and it's a great bowl. So Tears was made to bring light to a big problem in our country, suicide, specifically male suicide. In the UK, 75% of all suicides are men. Suicide is in the top 10 causes of men in the world. That's crazy. Of all the medical stuff that could be happening, suicide is in the top 10, something that's 100% preventable, and it kills me. Men commit suicide 3.63 times more likely than more than women. And I believe there's more men than earth and more men than women on this earth, and that's one scary fact. On average, 132 men commit suicide a day. 132 men a day. And in 2019, white males accounted for 70% of all suicides in the United States. I find that a mind-blowing fact. So, today, we're going to honor and try to prevent some suicides. And, hey, if anybody ever needs to talk, reach out to somebody in the community, reach out to me. It doesn't matter who it is. Talk to somebody, and hopefully we can get you some help. But today, we're going to use the Lothur soap, not soup. We're going to use my Riva Badger brush. That is my most expensive brush, but probably my favorite brush too. And we're going to use my carbon stainless steel with a new gelatin acid. And since I don't have any aftershave or anything for the Lothur, we're going to use some star jelly, some unscented star jelly. Now, with this being so soft, I wrung out my brush a bit, and we're just going to add some onto the tips just because it's quite soft. That'll be way more than enough. I can see this soap would be something that I go through fast just because it loads onto the brush so heavily. Now, wet the face and go to it. Now, this is it's more of a croap than anything, but it's something you gotta kind of get on the face and then hydrate. And then you can start working it in. Now, suicide is a pretty, sadly to say, common thing that I deal with, being in emergency services. There's been a few that I've known already this year that couldn't take it anymore or had something else going on that nobody really knew about, and decided they were going to take their own lives. So it kind of hits home a bit. It's not something a lot of people think about because, you know, they don't have to. Me, on the other hand, I think about stuff that I could have done to prevent it. But I try not to dwell on it. This is getting quite nice now. Maybe a little bit more water and then we'll be able to go. This brush is fantastic. Definitely my favorite. We're going to go from my favorite brush to my favorite razor. And we're just going to go with the grain for the first pass. I do have 2 days of growth, so this Nasset may not be very happy at the end of today. But it is doing a tremendous job, as it always does. Nasset is one of my top 3 blades of choice. Got a little nick over there. Oh well. I hope everybody's having a good day. And everybody's happy and healthy. Fall has started, and in my line of work, we call that job shirt weather, where a lot of people call it hoodie weather or sweatshirt weather, whatever you want to call it. We call it job shirt weather. And all a job shirt is a sweatshirt without a hood. We wear hey, my Lancaster leather works. Bad sheet. We wear sweatshirts that have a pocket in the chest, and they have our department insignias and stuff on them, and they're perfect because you can wear them inside or outside and be comfortable. And they're good for, you know, some pretty low temperatures. Definitely my favorite time of year. Maybe spring is, I'm not sure. We're going to load our second pass here. Alright, we're going to go across the grain, kind of. Now, there's not a whole lot of, well, there's some slickness, but not as much as you get with some other stuff. But it is, this Lothur soap is performing very, very well. And that's past two. We're going to do one across the other way next. The weather here is beautiful, let me tell you. It's like 69 degrees today and sunny, and got all my windows open. Hear the sounds of the town. Mind you, my town's about 5,500 people. We're about 15 miles away is a larger city, the largest city in my county that isn't the best place to live or raise a family. So people are trying to get out of there, and there's a lot of good people. Alright. We're going to do one more pass. Some call it the Fool's Pass. But because I have an event tonight that I have to go to with the fire department, I want to get as close as I can, and I can get a little bit closer than that. The good thing is, the razor that I'm using and the soap that we're using is provided. The soap's perfect cushion. It's very comfortable, super slick. Like right now, I could just go and shave this. I'm not going to, but I could. And the blade, it's first use, super sharp, but it's not. It doesn't feel like it's so sharp that it's scraping my face off. And the razor is aggressive enough that it's not going to take me 6 passes to get a baby butt smooth shave, but it's calm enough. We'll use that word. It's calm enough that I can go at it a couple times. And I'm just doing very little to no pressure at all. As to avoid the irritation and the more severe nicks, because nobody needs that, right? Yeah, that is the shave everybody should desire to have, because it is smooth and comfy. I only got that one nick. No irritation. Super smooth. Won't have to shave for 2 days. I've shaved Sunday night before I go back to work on Monday. We're going to use some star jelly. One pump should do it. One pump is actually too much. And once this settles in a bit, throw on some Ariana and Evans Skinfood, just like I always do. But yeah, recap, Riva brush, I think it's a 26mm Badger knot, Lothur tears, fantastic soap, and then my carbon with a new gelatin acid. Gonna dry that off a while. Gotta take care of your expensive stuff, right? And then, yeah, that's gonna be it. Like I said, suicide's a huge thing to me. I'd rather have somebody call me, text me, Facebook message me, do whatever you need to do to talk to somebody, so that way, you know, we can all enjoy each other's company. Get in touch with somebody from the community somehow, some way. But that's gonna do it for me. And this has been a Shave and Chat with Drew and the TRC. Have a good day.